Greetings everybody, it is I, Lord TSR 16. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, hold your applause, for I have a special commencement here today about a grand tale of Dungeons and Dragons, a popular role-playing series where you assume the role of brave knights, mages and sorcerers and other such figures who defend thy kingdom from great evil. Gaze at 4 Advanced Dungeons & Dragons video games for the original 8-bit Nintendo. Now you think these would be the most popular video games in the world? Sadly, these games have not gotten the most favorable reviews. I can remember a court jester by the name of Spoony One giving this a very unfavorable review. This isn't a review on these games. I kid, Spoony One. This is a review of a forgotten classic that maybe you've never heard of before. Order of the Griffon for the TurboGrafx-16. Does this mean this game deserves a guillotine? So here's Dungeons & Dragons Order of the Griffon. Yeah, this is a strange one that probably a lot of people haven't heard of. Now the cool thing about this game that it lets you select from 7 classes, but that's not all. The fighter here, fighter class that you select from 3 different fighters. Yeah, each one has their own attributes. Each one has their own strengths, weaknesses, maximum hit points, all that stuff. All that stuff you want in a good Dungeons & Dragons game. It's up to you to look at all these stats and figure out who you want in your party. You know, if you want somebody who can fight good, pick up any weapon, or do you want a mage who can quickly learn stronger spells at the fireball, or do you want a cleric who's good like with healing spells and all that? And we're here on a mission to hunt down some vampires, and we gotta figure out what the heck is going on. Unfortunately, about 90% of this game, it actually takes place in this first-person perspective, which is weird. Now we have the option of fighting this guy here. Oh. Now, is this witchcraft? Oh my. My kingdom for larger tets. Yeah, what I like about this game that it gives you tons of choices here. Oh no, and we just got in a fight right here. And this is the combat. Unlike a traditional Final Fantasy-like game, you can actually move your characters around. It takes some getting used to, like, it looks like you're moving around chess pieces or something. But since each character has their own speeds, their own attack range and all that, it can help you in combat. I'm just used to playing games like Dragon Warrior Final Fantasy that let you take turns and you're just serving through menus and they're in commands. But no, you're actually moving around. It feels like more real combat, so to speak. Now the game takes a lot of getting used to. Like, I hate this 3D how it just flashes to one screen to the next. It's very awkward. It's not like Double Dungeons or, you know, Silent Debuggers. 3D is very rudimentary. But at least environments do change up from time to time, and it's not always claustrophobic either. Like here, these are actual rooms. There's a lot of detail in them. You can buy lots of weapons. And you can even equip special weapons that help you shoot at long range. Like these darts here. You can get like different swords, different armors, gloves, boots. You name it. The problem is a lot of this stuff is very expensive and you don't start out with a lot of gold at first. There is some overhead scenes, but it doesn't take very long for it to go back into another combat scene. Oh yeah,
This game has a huge learning curve, let me just say that. If you buy this game, be sure to get it with the instruction manual. There's lots of different items. Issuing commands can be kind of confusing at first because to actually cancel a move, you have to hit run. Yeah, another thing I don't like about this game, at least when you're starting out, is that, see, one of my characters got killed there, and the only way to revive it, when you're starting out at least, is to go to a temple and raise the dead, which costs 250 gold. And in the game, you only start out with 200 gold. Oh crap, I think I did. In this game, you think after a few fights, boom, you you level up for a bit, but no. It takes like 1,000 points each before you actually gain levels. So you have to get like in tons of fights before you actually see any improvement. Definitely not an easy game. Make sure you pick the right characters off the bat. Like here I'm just goofing around and 3 of them are already dead. I hate the interface in this sometimes. I keep on forgetting that run is, the cancel move. Yeah. Here I'm walking alone. I'm trying to go to the right but I can't because it still assumes that I have 4 characters around me. And so here I am later in the game. And man, this is again confusing. Like the early dungeons are pretty easy to navigate through. They're small. Here I am in the blue mist dungeon and it's taken forever. Yeah. If I can give you any advice to help you enjoy this game better, it's please download some maps. It can at least give you a guide to where to go and how to get the heck out of here. Okay. Foolish me, I didn't get any maps, so I have no idea where I'm going. And the worst part about this maze is there's teleports in here. So sometimes I have to touch a wall to see if it'll teleport me to another area of the game, but no, there's no teleports here. Okay, where are we going? Is there anything here? Nothing? No. Man, there's just nothing but dead ends. No, nothing here either. Teleports? No. Nothing. I am so lost. I'll just show you all the cool items you can get. I look at all these shields. I got a cloak here, which will help with my defense. Especially get master's attacks. You can get different swords and shields. And sometimes you can upgrade them as well. Like you can get ones with +2, which will help with defense. That means it's better than the the +1. Yeah, the +2 is better than the +1. But getting all this stuff is not going to be easy because it's super expensive in shops. So I recommend killing some monsters and all that. And if you're low on energy, all that, you have a cleric. He can also refill your life, but you gotta be careful where you rest because, oh no, I got interrupted. Okay, once you get used to combat, it's great. But I think they've rushed over the TurboGrafx-16 version because, alright, this background music is cool. It's getting me all excited. Alright, now let's go fight him. But the background music instantly stops as soon as you issue a command. That's bullshit. So enjoy these sound effects. Cool, that sounds like Radius. Yeah, I haven't shown you his spells yet. Yeah. If I can give you any advice, learn the sleep spell right away. It's awesome. Okay, let's go up near this guy. Oh yeah! Yep, they can't do anything. They're frozen, and it doesn't matter what sort of attack I hit them with. As long as it's a flush hit, boom, they're dead. Yeah, 50 experience points for practically doing shit all. So yeah, this game can be a lot of fun. Lots of different spells you use. Lots of ways that, do combat. I love that characters like, the warrior here can actually have a sword and a long range weapon as well, like the darts. You got clerics that can learn useful undead and, healing magic, which you definitely need in this game. And you got characters like her that can both equip weapons and spells, but they, level up pretty slowly. So you gotta take the good with the bad and get your facts of life and all that. Okay, now how do I get the hell out of here? All these rooms are the fucking same. It's not fair. See, this area here, it could have had a map. Why do I have to draw my own maps? Ah! Okay. Get me out of here. I go in circles. There are role-playing games out there for TurboGrafx-16, like Ease Book 1 and 2, Cosmic Fantasy 2. But Order of the Griffin is just so in-depth. There's so much you can do in this game. So many different characters, classes, different weapons, spells. Man, lots of different environments to explore. It's huge. You'll be amazed at what they're able to squeeze into this tiny little card here. It's not perfect by any means, but it's still a very great game if you can give it a chance. Remember, it doesn't make a good first impression, but hey, stick with it, you'll have some fun with it.
Order of the Griffin, I do their decree, earns a 72 out of 100. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Other than some awkward 3D dungeon crawling, the game is quite well done, with a lot of emphasis on strategy and placement of the warriors themselves in various combat. If you want something different in your role-playing games, and you're sick of the usual Dragon Warriors and Final Fantasies, then open your gates to Order of the Griffin for the TurboGrafx-16. A fine title, glorious for any kingdom. And remember, when you order an Order of the Griffin, remember to order it your way. The commencement is over. This is Lord Star Soldier the 16th. Over and out. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.